Hello all you Amiga nuts, this is Sal the KJman back with another review. This is episode 9, and we are doing No Second Prize today. And this is a pretty cool game, actually. It was written by a bunch of, if I recall, demo coders. If anybody knows how to use hardware to the full extent that it can, it's guys who code for demos. They really know their stuff. This is a pretty nice looking game. I'm running it on a 68020, but it actually runs pretty smooth on a 68000. It was just well done. Getting the title screen up there is all good and everything. Okay, we're going to kind of get into it here. I'm going to... Maybe I'll press the fire button. I think I have to wait until it tells me that I can press the fire button. Oh, I think that's right. This isn't a joystick game. This is a mouse-driven game. There we go. Which stands to reason because really mouse works really good for driving type games and motorcycle racing games. That they're definitely a way to do it. The first thing I can tell you is that the music is nothing to write home about in this game. I'm not real pleased with the music. I mean, it almost sounds like something that could be part of the soundtrack for the match game. It's pretty. You know, a little too much wah-wah pedal in there going on, so it's not my favorite. But graphics are really nice. It's just overall it's a nice looking game, and it's nice and fluid. We're gonna let me see. Let's go training. We'll just do training because select your driver. Oh, this guy looks good. We'll give him a try here. Fabrizio, huh? Okay. Okay, well it'll work. And let's find an easy track to do. That one looks like it's got a hairpin in it, but it probably we'll give it a try. We'll race against all the opponents, and we're gonna select automatic transmission because, you know, I don't know about mouse sensitivity, but I'm gonna give it a try here. So we'll try it on 3 where it sets it. Loading, please wait. Well, you know, thank God for WHD load. And the right mouse button is the accelerator, and well, that's actually not too bad. Oh! Stay on the road. It's a little squirrely at first, but once you get used to it, it's actually not so bad. But you got to make nice, subtle moves. Okay, yeah, we're doing okay. Oops, whoa, I hit him in the... Oh. You gotta make subtle moves, but you gotta make sure that those subtle moves are... You gotta make the quick ones when you need to. Oh. Stay on the road, you dweeb. It's easy to overcorrect on this game. It's really easy to overcorrect. Oh, and I hit the wall. Oh, you know, that kind of stinks. There's no sound effects on the, when you hit something. You know, that would have been nice. You know, at least a thud or something. The sound effects are not that great. There's no music during gameplay, which is really kind of important in a driving game as far as I'm concerned. If you don't have, well, that did make a noise that time, I guess. If you don't have a soundtrack in a driving game, you're going to lose interest pretty easily. I gotta say, if anybody's ever played Daytona USA, that game's backbeat just drives you to want to race more and to want to play more. And that's important in a game like this. So, you know, the control's not bad. You know, it's controllable. It's not so squirrely that, you know, there's one of the squirreliest driving games I've ever played was Hard Driving. And Hard Driving was just terrible to control because it was so easy to overcorrect and cause an accident and spin out. But this is not so bad. You know, I'm actually, if anything, I'm kind of not correcting quite enough. There we go. Lap time, okay. So, you know, this isn't so bad, though. Like I said, overall it's a pretty good game, and I screwed up again. Okay. Kind of continuing on here. Okay, apparently I've taken too much damage almost. I'm almost out of... as you can see, there's a meter in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. You can see my damage meter flashing, which means I'm getting close to the point of where my bike is not usable anymore. Yeah, I'm overcorrecting a little too much there. Am I gonna make it? I made it to the finish line. Okay. And, wow. Boy, when you do... Oh, totally crashed. Okay, I'm done. Okay, apparently that means my guy took too much damage and my bike took too much damage. Okay, and I came in 6th, it looks like. Because I didn't finish the race. Well, that kind of stinks. Yeah, this is an okay game. It's not bad. To be perfectly honest, you know, Road Rash is more fun, even though it's not as smooth. It's just, you know, I you know. Let me see here. Well, I gotta say, this is not a great game. It's not bad. It looks good. It sounds good. You know, the concept sounds good, but it's not one of the best games out there. I give this 3.5 stars. And you know, one of the things that control isn't bad, but it's not great. Graphics look nice. Fluidity of the graphics movement is nice. It's a very smooth game. But the music leaves a lot to be desired. There's no music during gameplay. It just, and the sound effects are kind of almost, it's almost like last minute on the sound effects. So, you know, 3.5 stars. It's worth checking out. If you're one of these guys that doesn't like a soundtrack when you're playing a racing game, then this is definitely a game for you. You'd probably give it a little bit better rating. But overall, you know, like I said, 3.5 stars for me. I definitely would go for other games. This definitely heads and tails above Outrun, and we'll go into Outrun in another review. I will review Outrun. But you know, for the most part, like I said, 3.5 stars. That kind of wraps this one up, folks. This was no second prize. It's a fun little game, but not. You know, it's not, and its replay value kind of stinks. That is another reason for the 3.5 stars. But like I said, give it a try. It's worth giving it a try. You might like it, and you know, it's definitely not. It's not an unplayable game. So that's it for today. This is Sal, the KJ Man, and I hope you'll come back for episode episode 10 when we come out. And everybody keep gaming.